Hey guys, so I finished the piece. I painted my external battery for my phone. I travel a lot with this thing. And so I'm going to try to do two videos about this. One's going to be kind of just like the practical side of it, what the painting process of it was like, things like that. And then the other side of it is just going to be more of the emotional side of art in general that you've probably experienced and that I experienced as well that I wanted to share because this piece is a prime example of that. So first, I'm just going to do like that kind of emotional piece to this. When I first started this project, which I had never painted on anything other than like a canvas or paper, nothing like this. When I first started it, I was in a particular like kind of emotion, right? And when you first sit down and you start drafting like a piece or anything like that, you kind of get in a particular zone. If you wait until the next day and you come back to that same piece, your thought process is going to be different, your emotions are going to be different, you're going to be in a different mindset. And I felt like this piece was the prime example of that. So if you see the front, you can see like kind of one theme, right? Or one type of art. If you turn it over though, which was the very next day I was doing the other side, see something like completely different. And you probably have experienced that, while you're doing art as well. If you wait on a piece, you take 24 hours and then you come back to it and you're just feeling something totally different. And it affects the way that you do art, the way that you paint. So anyways, I really enjoyed this piece. Super cool. I travel a lot, and especially this quote on the back where it says, "Taking risks develops courage." I take this on a lot of trips with me. I don't like to ride in planes. It's a big like fear of mine. Always has been, and that fear comes back sometimes. When I take this, because I take this on every trip that I go on, it's just a good reminder. Taking risks develops courage, and I want to remember that. I want to keep that in mind as I'm going to different countries, as I'm on a plane flying. So it's just a good reminder. Anyways, I challenge you guys to create something like this. It's pretty cool. We'll talk more about the practical side of it in another video.